Let us collectively bow down and surrender our ego and superego to Mother. Let us raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. Now that we are in the divine protection and in bandhan of Sri Mataji, let us seek permission from Mother to do this morning meditation. O Mother, please allow us to meditate on your lotus feet. Sri Mataji, please give us thoughtless awareness. Three great mantras.
आदिशक्ति माजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् Shri Sahastrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Namaha. Tvameva sakshat Shri Ganesha sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha.
Both hands on Mother Earth. We will take Shri Adi Bhumi Devi mantra once. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, you who are Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, thank you for taking care of entire humanity. Mother, we request you to give us wisdom to be able to live in a manner that we coexist and do not try to behave in a manner which is harmful to you or to any other natural thing. We can either keep our both hands on lap or on Mother Earth. Let us recite Shri Ganesha Atharva Shirsham. Thank you, Didi.
श्री गणेश अथर्व शीर्षम। ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानूचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमिष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारपरतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारपूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निच्छृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदञ्च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्तेऽस्तु लम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Attention on Mooladhara Chakra. Left hand on lap, right hand on Mother Earth. Meditating and requesting Mother to clear our left Mooladhar We'll take Shri Nirmal Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Mother, I am innocent. Both hands on lap. Attention on central Mooladhar. Shri Ganesha Gauri Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please make me innocent. Left hand on Mother Earth. Attention on right Mooladhar. Let us recite Sri Kartikeya mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please make me worthy of your love and attention. Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Mother, you who are destroyer of all the evils, devils, and demons, please destroy all the negativities inside and outside myself. Both hands on lap. With our right hand, we can take few strands of Kundalini Ma and request her to come to our Sahastrar. Slowly taking our attention to Sahasrara. Feeling the vibrations of Mother Kundalini going up, crossing all our chakras and enlightening them. Keeping our attention on Sahasrara, let us listen to this beautiful talk by Shri Mataji. Thank you, Didi.
Today is a great day for all of us because it is the 16th Sahasrara day. That in 16 beats or 16 movements, you reach a higher position in the coil. That it is complete. That Sri Krishna is called as a complete incarnation because he has 16 petals. This completeness is called as Purna. So now we move into another dimension. The first one was where you got your self-realization. In the evolutionary process, if you see, the animals are not conscious of many things which human beings are conscious of. Like the matter cannot be used by animals for their own purpose. Also, they are not conscious of themselves at all. If you show a mirror to animals, they do not react to it as if they are in the mirror. Except for, I think, chimpanzee. That means we are rather close to them.
Ce qui exprime notre proximité généalogique avec eux.
So when we have become human beings, we became aware in our consciousness of many things which were unconscious to the animals. So in their brain, they did not understand that they could put matter into their own use. As human beings, you were all unaware of the chakras that existed within you. So your consciousness still was working halfway through unconscious working of the chakras and the conscious working of the mind. You also never felt your autonomous nervous system or your inner organs, how they are working. You did not even feel how you are getting affected by other influences. As a result of that, with the freedom that human beings achieved or were granted, they gathered all kinds of things into their brains, into their Sahasrara, without being aware of it. They used their Sahasrara, their brain, for all kinds of purposes which were fruitless. They were not aware, again, of the warning that Sri Krishna had given, that if you use human awareness except for your ascent, you will go downward. They were told, not that they were not told. They knew about it. Whether it was east or west, everybody knew that you have to be born again. And it so happened that in the West, people thought that by using their brain power, they can now master the matter, that they can use matter for their own purpose. If they had done it after their self-realization, it would have been a very different situation. Because after self-realization, you all have become aware of vibrations, which is Chaitanya, and also of your chakras. With this new awareness, you would have avoided all that was wrong. But it is like a greedy person who gets a wee bit of money and he spends it off. Now this problem has complicated your brains. You have certain concepts which are very much away from reality. The way we have started using machines, we have become machines ourselves. So we have no feelings and we cannot relate to others in a natural way. In human awareness, you had achieved how to relate yourself to others and to the nature. But this ego-oriented approach took you away from natural, real life. And we became artificial. The whole thing comes from a concept of being artificial. Like they say that it's fashionable to be arrogant, to be snobbish. This is just the opposite of your ascent and evolutionary process. Because you have lost the power to relate to others, which you had gained as human beings. All the organizations which you have formed also on collective understanding are also artificial. Then a movement started that we have to be natural. That is another copying of the artificial. Natural does not mean a primitive personality. Natural is to evolve. The whole purpose of creation is to evolve. So the another concept also that you accepted very easily, because you have got brains. and you accept everything that comes your way. And you became so artificial that you needed all the time some sensations to feel yourself. But that also you made so artificial that you have now your sex in your brain. By that, not only you have silenced Ganesha in the Mooladhara, but also Mahaganesha in your brain. In another aspect, say art. Now the concept is so stupid that it says that art should be according to what is laid down. Like you will call somebody as Baroque, condemn it, then Rococo, this, that, condemn everyone. And ultimately, you reach a conclusion that the most insipid thing is art. As if like the sugar cane, when you have taken out all the juice, whatever remains will become art one day. So the brain, which does not nourish the heart, is absolutely an artificial brain, just like a robot. So people have become just like robot. Now this can be handled by anyone who has a mastermind, because you don't have your own heart. And the brain is controlled by somebody who has a greater brain of concepts. All these concepts are destructive. Say, Hitler got the concept that he is an Aryan and he is of the superior race. And to establish that, he did not mind destroying the whole world. Same is the case in the religion field. There also, every religion was put or poured into the cups of concepts. Now the worst concept that human beings have achieved is that money is everything. First they tried for political domination, thinking that political domination is everything. And now they feel that money is everything and all other sublime things are imaginary. So when I started my life, I saw the complicated Sahastraras. And the more I tried to solve the complications within my own awareness, the more it became more difficult. Because if you see my age, in 50 years, you can see how much complicated human beings have become. And after opening the Sahasrara, when I come to the West, within these 16 years, I found that they are now incorrigible. Now, the stage for you is laid down to ascend higher. This is the background which I have described to you. And you can see how when you have a program, there will be 500 people for the program, and within 2 weeks, all will disappear. Because when the ascent takes place, the Kundalini pushes out the ego and brings the person close to reality. But again, that ego, which is being built up so fast in its speed, overpowers the speed of the Kundalini and covers the head. Then it suggests that how can you have godly life? You will miss all the alcohol, all the madness, all the fun of life. That they feel they will lose all the freedom to become mad. When you see from this position, the way people react, it is amazing. You have to do something extremely stupid to sell it in the market. The other day I heard that somebody has become rich selling the empty tins as lamps. All kinds of stupid things which are nowhere near natural beauty or natural joy are accepted as sophisticated. The other side of it is that the Asuri Vidya, the black Vidya, has taken over. As Sri Krishna again had warned that in the 15th chapter, that if Asuri Vidya takes over, then the Shuddha Vidya cannot compete with the speed of Asuri Vidya. Like in America, there has been a big argument among Sahajogis if my photograph should be in the drawing room or not. But if you ask them to paint their nails black, their faces black, and black clothes like witches, they will do it. That even at the stage when we are Sahajogis, we are shy of our godly life. When they became hippies, or when they became punks, or they became anything like that stupid, they gave all their life, all their time, all their money to it. They changed their dresses, they changed their lifestyles, they changed their family life. Everything they changed went all out. I mean, even when Sahajogis are convinced about the godliness of Sahajoga, still they are shy. Now you know your mother doesn't take any money from you. On the contrary, she spends. You all have gained out of it. But when it comes to giving, everybody feels shy. From that background, you are coming to the light of God's grace. But you don't want to dash at it. You want to take your time gradually, so gradually that maybe you may lose your chance. So in the awareness of Sahajogis, where you know all about your chakras, you know about vibrations, you know how you relate to others, still, all this knowledge is for personal advantages. So the shadow of the past still lingers on, even when you have this new awareness. Animals can swim automatically, they don't have to learn. But human beings have to learn to swim. So they had forgotten the techniques which were known to the animals and have taken to the techniques of human beings. But in Sahajoga, you have got your realization in one lifetime. And in this lifetime you have to grow. And in this lifetime you have to achieve the highest. So the time is so very short and the background is so dark. You are surrounded by people who are pouring out morning till evening destructive concepts. Now you are the people who have to shoot out much faster than all of them, but a kind of a lethargy. Though you understand that your awareness is very different from them, a kind of a lethargy which does not accept it the way it should accept Sahajoga. Every one of you must think every day, what have I done for Sahajoga today? But you are all still very busy with your jobs, of making money, of have relations with people who do not matter at all in Sahajoga. We have to make an all-out effort to rise to that point that whatever we know, we believe in, we act on that and become one with it. You can do that with concepts, but not with reality. This is the problem. Like supposing a fanatic believes that he can do such and such thing in his own religion. He will do it. When the concept is not reality, it has given no benefit to anyone, had shown no performance of any substance. Still people do it. I see in my own country when they were fighting for freedom, My father himself gave up all his property, gave up his practice with 11 children in the family, and we were living in palaces, started living in huts for days together, for years together. But for the gross freedom, we'll do anything. But for the subtler freedom, the Sahajogis have to do everything that is possible. Be aware, to be in your conscious mind all the time that you are yogis. You are the ones who are very much higher than the rest of the humanity. That the salvation of the whole of the humanity depends on you. The purpose of creation will be served by you. So first of all, you have to be conscious in your consciousness that you are so important, and that's why you were given realization. How can you be living with your conditionings and with your ego? The conditionings are like this. Supposing you are coming from a Christian religion, then you must bring that little bit of that religion into Sahaja Yoga. Or if you are from a Hindu religion, you want to bring some out of that. We have all the essences of these in Sahaja Yoga, the pure essences. But we can't have the gross nonsense. All these things are like dirt over our Sahasrara, which must be shaken off. Though now you are aware and conscious of your chakras, you do not keep them clean. Ordinary human beings, if they have clothes, they have houses, they try to keep it clean. But you do not feel ashamed of them also when they are bad. Because after some time, you also lose the awareness of them. That means you have become subtler, but in your consciousness, you are not yet subtle. There are so many things you know more than the people who are not realized as absolute reality. For example, we don't even use vibrations. Whenever it is needed, we don't use it. Or sometimes mechanically, just like a machine, we start giving bandhans. So you are still unconscious about your chakras, slightly conscious when you put your mind to it. Otherwise, in your central nervous system, you are not yet so conscious. This is the reason why you do not know why you have to do a thing at a particular time. Unless and until you rise to this nirvikalpa state, you cannot go further. For example, I know everything what I do. I can handle any power whenever I want to. I can absorb any negativity I want to. I need not absorb any negativity I don't want to. You may be thousands of miles away from me. I know about every one of you. I may not know your worldly names, but I know you as a part and parcel in my being. I also can behave like a human being, absolutely like you, aging like you, using spectacles, doing all the things that will make me a complete human being. I have accepted this role consciously, not unconsciously. To me, nothing is unconscious. So if you have to be conscious of what you are doing, you have to be alert about it. The first thing that you have achieved is the peace. The peace. But even now, I find that peace, which should become joy, becomes a quarrel. Truth is one. You cannot argue about truth. It's a homogeneous thing. It doesn't quarrel with each other. We are unconscious about our fingers. But when we have to hold something, all of them come together and work it out. So the part of the brain which is working this out, the unconscious part of it, is to be made conscious That is what evolution is.
What a powerful message by our mother. Let us try to maintain our attention on Sahasrara. Try to be conscious. Can we all together as a collective give a bandhan to humanity to be able to come out of this artificial intelligence? As it has come to my attention during Mother's talk, there is a news that artificial intelligence is trying to take over. Keeping our attention on Sahasrara, we can listen to this beautiful instrumental raga, which is for Sahasrara cleaning. We can take bandhan and raise our kundalini and start our day. All the very best to every one of you. And anybody who wants to stay in meditation is most welcome. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.